On the morning of Tuesday, August the 26th, 2008, a Boeing 747 took off from the northwest runway of San Francisco's International Airport. The intersection of Highway 101 and 380 west of the airport marks the end of this runway.
The photographs presented in this compilation are the raw unedited photos taken that morning. These images are in no way edited or modified, and were captured with a Samsung SLR digital camera.
The jet aircraft lifted as usual and took flight headed towards a Lowe's parking lot in South San Francisco.
Just before the aircraft took off, our helium-filled balloon with a 75-foot nylon tail for a client photo project was launched.
The air that morning was perfectly still with no winds, and the skies were clear.
The 747 jet aimed directly toward the balloon structure after it lifted off from the runway. The balloon was drifting at about 3,000 feet as the aircraft approached.
The 747 squarely hit the balloon structure without incident. You would expect the balloon and tail to perhaps be sucked into the engines on the front end of the aircraft as it approached, or go into a wild, turbulent spin on the backside of the aircraft as it passed. The four jet engines operating at full thrust on takeoff create enough power in its wake to toss around cars, trucks, and even other jets.
We are about to show you an amazing photograph taken that morning. There are no edits to this image and no modifications. What you are about to see is the raw image generated by our professional Samsung SLR camera that morning in San Francisco.
This photograph marks the point where the 747 jet met the balloons and tail head to head. It almost appears from the photos that the jet passed through the balloon. Just as important is the fact that the balloon was not disrupted in any way by the jet's thrust as it passed.
Here are two photographs taken immediately after the 747 jet aircraft passed the balloon. You will notice that the balloon structure is not disrupted or disturbed in any way.
In light of recent worldwide events, it's likely that the odd incident with the 747 jet and the balloon structure is related. Some, if they were confident in the accuracy of the photos, might call it a miracle. You decide for yourself.